So, what am I
doing? Easy. It's going to be great. You are going to wind that bad boy up, just crack it right over my head. And 1, great views. 2, it tells the story of Jacob wrestling the angel. This is going to be great for the show. So just wind up.
It's a metal chair. A metal chair.
Wrestling, Jen. Wrestling. This is what wrestling is. No one wants to watch regular wrestling. People tune in for chair swinging. This is going to get us a lot of views. Hey, folks. Welcome. We're about to warm you up for what's to come at Manna this week.
No, I don't think they mean that kind of wrestling. No SmackDown.
Fine.
Okay,
we'll do
good. Just a regular...
I don't think this isn't going to help the episode at all.
Just a regular episode. Regular.
Fine. Okay, so welcome to another episode of What Are We Doing in Manna? That's right. It's an episode where every week, this is our 3rd one. We're basically an institution. And we're going to talk about what we do in Manna. Jen, what's Manna?
Manna is our Sunday morning faith practice hour for all ages.
All ages.
Where we feed our faith and follow Jesus.
Right. So if you've got little ones and you want them to connect with other little ones to learn the stories, bring them. If you're an older person who wants to connect with people of all ages and engage our stories, seasoned, you can join us. It's for a way for us to connect and practice our faith together. And today all I was trying to do was say, we're talking about a very famous story where Jacob wrestles an angel while he's fleeing from Esau. And I just thought maybe some chair swinging would do great. But
I mean, totally razzle-dazzle, like eye-catching. Yes.
We'll get views if you crack that chair over my noggin.
Absolutely. But I think what we're really going to be talking about is wrestling with our faith and belief. And sometimes it's really hard to believe things. And so, yeah, it feels like a physical wrestling match.
Right. I'm starting to see what you're talking about. So this week, we're going to be wrestling with our faith, and we're going to be thinking about some famous faith wrestlers in our past, particularly as we gear up for Reformation Sunday next week. We're going to be talking to Martin Luther, who wrestled with his faith quite mightily. He had a lot of work he had to do on what he believed and how that worked. Well, we think that's fruitful, great work as disciples, is to engage in wrestling. And sometimes when you wrestle with your faith, you leave with a limp. And even with a limp, we're still blessed because God can take all this. So we're going to have a fun week where this week we're going to play
Stump Luther.
Stump Luther. Martin Luther's going to be here.
In the
particle board.
Yeah.
Not necessarily flesh. He might be a wooden man. You'll have to see. You'll have to see. How will he talk? That's our problem, not yours. You should come check it out.
We just need you to bring your questions. Bring your questions of faith that you wrestle with.
Wrestling.
Yes, those deep questions that you just don't know if there is an answer to, and that's okay. That's what we need you to bring this week to Manna. Write them down. Ask them live. Either way, we're going to do some wrestling.
Yeah, and as usual, we'll have some pump-up music. We'll share our prayers. You'll get to tell your story about how you're working through God's grace, your hands. Come, be community together. Form our faith together, because that's how we're going to do this thing in Manna. So, yeah, there won't be any wrestling, but...
I mean, no chair.
Sure.
Smackdowns. But
we'll be there. And we look forward to seeing everybody there.
1040 Under the Tent, Fellowship Hall.
Yes. Thanks for watching this fantastic episode of What Are We Doing in Manna?